Hello, this is Vincent Raduga, and this is the show where intelligent people like you combine the tools to change the rules.
So welcome back to the show. Today we're going to be having an interesting show, which is going to be a mix of a number of things. Our guest today is going to be Warren Whitlock, the social media expert, and I'm thinking that you're going to really be learning quite a lot of information from him. We're going to be having James Schramko with his advanced business strategies, and I have a number of different tools and a number of different apps that you're going to really enjoy. So let's get started with the first section of the show, which is going to be Handy Bookmarks. Welcome back to Handy Bookmarks. Today I have a number of very interesting websites that I want to show to you, but instead of me telling you about them, I want to actually show you the websites, because of course some of them need a little bit of explanation. So let's just get started with the first one, which is going to be FileCrop, and you will find this website at filecrop.com. This is very interesting because FileCrop is a search engine for shared files. So basically you can just enter the name of any file that you possibly might be looking for on the search engine, and you will find someone somewhere that is actually sharing this file. Now I have to warn you, I am not sure how legal actually these files are shared, so make sure to use these handy bookmark with precaution. And obviously, I mean, you're going to be the one which is deciding if it is actually good or not good to actually download this file. However, I thought that it would be a good idea for you to know about this website, which I think it's very interesting. Now let's go to the next website, and this website is going to be quickonlinetips.com. Quick Online Tips I really like, and I actually visit it quite regularly. I am on their mailing list. It is great. It is full of tutorials. It is full of information about Facebook, Twitter, computers, WordPress, blogging, all sorts of amazing information that you can find there, full of tips, full of great resources. And I tend to come to this website regularly if, of course, you want to increase your internet intelligence. So I think that's a very good website to visit. Now, the next websites that I'm going to be telling you about, I have to first of all tell you how this is used. So this is very important. So right now we are in the amazingwebsites.tv site where you're possibly watching this episode. And basically the way that this works is we are right now, this is the URL from this specific episode. So I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to go to this website, which is called pingler.com, which is absolutely great. We're going to put it into here, into the URL. We're going to put it there, and we're going to type the keyword. So the keyword is YouTube marketing strategies. So YouTube marketing strategies, and then we're going to say it's going to be on business, and we're going to say that it's going to be also in internet and online, so, and also in marketing. So those are going to be the categories in which we're going to actually be uploading this. We're going to fill up the CAPTCHA, so which is LJ6C4G, and then we're going to press the button that says ping, and guess what? The right now it's just initializing the pings. Is basically letting a lot of different search engines and a lot of different blogs and all sorts of other places on the internet that you have now a new post on your blog, which is very, very useful. This is another tool that I really like. Now we're going to go to the next page. You can see how it is actually done. We're going to go to the next tool that I really enjoy. It's called indexkings.com. We're going to also put the URL of the same post that we're going to be having. We're going to say, yes, please access the complex URLs. And then what is very interesting is that we will see that it's going to actually, we're going to click here where it says a rapid index, and is going to start submitting our link to a number of different websites so that they will be actually indexed. So that is very, very, very good. I have been using this tool and it really works out very, very well. So I'm sure that you're going to find that very, very interesting. And very last thing that we're going to be that I'm going to be showing you this time is we're going to go to a website called PinkFarm. And here on PinkFarm, you can also find you can also do some pinging there, but the tool that I like is this one that is called Link Check Pro. So basically you will put a domain and then you will put the scan, and it will actually find if who's actually linking to your website, or if you're if you're actually trying to find out how many links you have on your website, you will be able to find them using this tool. So this is pretty much the end. I hope that you enjoyed these handy bookmarks, and now it's time that we go to the next section of the show.
James Schramko here with some business tips. It might be time to check your merchant rate. However you're processing your money in your business, whether it's offline with checks, with credit cards, swipey machines, whether you have an online facility, go and have a look at the rate and ask your provider if that's the best rate. What else can they do? I've recently changed mine, and also over time I've asked for PayPal to reduce their amount. I've got a better rate from my bank, and when you speak to your manager, quite often they'll cut you a better deal, especially if you have a very, very low refund rate, and if you're putting through high volume, you should be getting a better deal. Because over the long term, over hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, the small percentages add up to a big amount. As the saying is, small hinges swing big doors. So you can imagine over 3 or 4 years, several $1 million, 1 or 2% is enough to buy a car. Okay, so if you have a local business and you have customers, consider putting on a small seminar, and it could be just 2 people or 3 people or 4 people. I've run a workshop with me and another guy training 2 people, and I think we charged like $2,000 per person. It was $4,000 for one day. The 2 people got amazing training, and we learnt a lot about the process of delivering the content, about helping that person get a result. They went on to have amazing success, but it's the minimum viable workshop. So start small, scale big. When you pay for a course, when you join a mastermind, when you buy a product, you're not paying for the product to someone else. You are investing in yourself. So get the best value from it. Make sure you consume the information, apply the information. Otherwise, the only person who is getting rewarded is the person that sold it to you. Really, the reward should all go to you. Invest in yourself and get the knowledge and implement it and leverage your abilities, and you will succeed faster than if you just pay the money. You don't get the result unless you do the work. Okay, here's what you should ask yourself all the time. Is what I'm doing right now the best use of my time? I'm James Schramko. I hope you've enjoyed these tips. If you're looking for the next level, go and register at silvercircle.com and pre-register for my mastermind group, where we talk about these things every week. This is the summary of some of the things we discuss each week. I look forward to catching up with you next week.